Hello guys, I welcome you to Media One YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue to solve the elective mathematics 2022 question number 12. Please, if today is your first time, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you'll be notified. The table shows the marks a group of students obtain in mathematics and in English test. They want us to draw a scatter diagram to represent the information. So that's the first thing. Then from there we will calculate the mean for the mathematics and the English. Here they didn't give us any scale. So let's go to our graph and you can see the numbers for the x-axis. You see the number, the lowest is 50 and the highest is 96. So we really have to get up to 100, and the same thing for here. The lowest is 34 and the highest is 99. So we have graph y-axis and then our x-axis. Here happens to be mathematics, just x-axis. And now we are going to go by 10 10. Here this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Here will happen to be the English. Here will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Right, so now we are going to go ahead and plot the points. So we pick the x-axis followed by the y-axis. So 77 to 82. So this here. Then we pick 50. 50 followed by 66. So 50 down here, you trace it to 66. So 60, and then you count 60 here. And 71, 78. I'm gonna go ahead and plot all the points. All right, so we got all the points plotted, which is a scatter plot. So you see all the points are everywhere. Now let's go back to the question. So we are done with the A. We are going to calculate the mean for mathematics and then the mean for English. We're going to add everything up and then we will divide it by 9 because it's individual is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For the help of calculator, you can move quicker. I'm going to add everything. So 77 plus 50 plus 71 plus 72 plus 81 plus 94 plus 96 plus 90 plus 67. So we get 698 divided by 9, and that will give us, and then divided by 9, then you convert it to decimal. So 77.56. So 77.56. Then the mean for English, we're going to add everything up here and divide by 9. So 82 plus 66 plus 78 plus 34 plus 47 plus 85 plus 89 plus 90 plus 69. We got 649. 649 divided by 9 divided by 9, that gives us 72.11. So 72.11. So later on we are going to plot it on the diagram, but before then let's look at C. It said draw a line of the best fit, pass through the X bar and the Y bar. Because we are going to draw the line of best fit, we have to calculate the X bar 1 and the Y bar 1. X bar 1, we have to look at the mean here. Any number that is below this mean, we're going to add it up. So we could see that 77 is lower than, so this one is lower than that. One is lower, lower, lower. This is more, so we are not going to touch that, and this last one lower. So we are going to add it up and we are going to divide by 5 because the 5 of them to get the S by 1. So 77 plus 50 plus 71 plus 72 plus 67 divided by 5. And then Y by 1 is going to be the corresponding. This one is corresponding to this corresponding to that, corresponding to this, corresponding to that, that. So let's add that one up. That is the only way that it can help you to get your line of best fit. The question didn't ask for it, but you got to do it in order for you to draw your line of best fit. Add it up, then 69, all divided by 5. Let's do the computation. So we get 77 plus 50 plus 71 plus 72 plus 67. And we divide by 5. So we are getting 67.4. We're going to do the same thing for the y bar 1. Get 82 plus 66 plus 78 plus 4 plus 69. And we divide it by 5. That gives us 65.8. We will also calculate x bar 2, the numbers that are above mean for x, which is the mathematics. So the numbers that are above are the rest of the numbers, which is this one, that's that. The question didn't ask us for that, but that's a way that we can able to draw the line of best fit. Divide this by 4. That will give us that, and then y bar 2 will be the corresponding. We get 47 plus 85 plus 89 plus 99, all divided by 4. Work it out and get our values, and then we go and then we plot the points. Plus 94 plus 96 plus 90 divided by 4. Give us 90.25. Next one, if we do, we will get 80. So now we have these 3 points. All right, so we have able to calculate that. We want us to draw the line of best fit to pass through the x bar and the y bar. And in order for us to get the line of the best fit, we have to do all these 3. So let's go to the graph. We have 77.56, which we can run it up to 78 and then 72.11. So 72. We're going to plot the next x bar 1. See, we got 67.4. 67. That will help us to draw the line of best fit. So 67 and then 66, 65, 67. The last one, 90 and 80. Now we are going to pick our ruler and we are going to make sure. But the middle one, which happens to be the x bar, y bar. As for that one, we have to even label it. Then we pick our ruler and have to make sure you go through these 3 points very beautifully. Like it will cross the y-axis. So this is the line of best fit. Let's go back to the question. They want us to determine the equation of the line of best fit. So we need a gradient. So the gradient is easily, you can get it from the graph. And then we are going to use one of the points to write the equation. So you can pick any reasonable, you know that this is going through the edge, so we can use that. And let's see along the line of best fit. This one too is also going through the edge. We can use that. And even this one, so there's a lot of them that's going through the edge. So yeah, this one is much closer. So we can draw, and then this here. And then you can use the idea of rise over run. Gradient, you count each of them. Little boss is 5. So 10, 10, 20, 30. So 35. So it was 35 over here. You count 10 and 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So that will help you with your gradient. And then we can, any point on the line, we can use it as one of the points. So we can stick with this point, and then we can able to write our equation. So let's go back to the question. As we are doing the D here, we need a gradient. The reason is that we have a point, then we need the gradient. So the equation of a line is y minus y1 is equals to, which is the m slope, minus x. 1. Okay, so we need our gradient, and the gradient we're able to find it from the graph. That's, you shouldn't lose any point if you do that. So that was 35 over 55, 35 over 55, which is about 7. Simplify it to 7 over 11. You can also put in a decimal, 0.64, for whichever one you use, that's fine. And then we are using the point, the x1 and the y1. We are using this one where, so we are running it up to say 67 and then 66. So based upon that, equation becomes y minus 66 equals to 7 over 11, and then x minus 67. It didn't specify how the equation is supposed to be. So if you leave it this way, they should give you your full mark. Or you can also go ahead and simplify. Okay, let's look at the last. It said that if a student scored 92 in mathematics, what will be his likely score in the English test? So here we can use the equation to do this question. They didn't specify whether we're supposed to trace it from the graph or from the equation. You can decide to do whatever that you do, and that you're supposed to get your full mark. So let's go ahead and use the equation since we have the equation here. So remember, mathematics is the x value. So for the E, when x is equals to 92, y will become y minus 66 is equals to 7 over 11. And then here we will place it, the x with 92 minus 67. 92 minus 67, which give us 25 times 7 divided by 11, which is giving us about 15.91. So here we have y is equals to 15.91 plus 66, because we will take this one to the side and it's going to add. And when we add that one, so plus 66, we are getting about 81.91, which is really good. It's within the range. Whatever you get is going to be maybe plus or minus 5 or plus or minus 2, which you still be right. Thank you very much for sticking with me all the way to the end. Bye-bye.